called Sublime, right? This is the editor Sublime. You can download it from the internet. It is free editor. Just you can download from the internet and you can use it. This is very lightweight editor, right? Now we can see the advantage of the editor is it is very user friendly, and it will guide you all the codings when you write the codings, right? So we can see how to write it. So first of all, we have to open the editor and we have to save it as file, save as index, sorry, file, save as, or save index index.html, right? Once you save it, you can change the color different. All the keywords will be displayed in red color, right? Here you can see the coding HTML. Once you start the HTML, you have to finish it first. Sorry, my HTML. Like that, you can finish the HTML coding. Once you start it, first of all, you have to finish it. You know all the HTML coding. I don't want to explain it. So this is how we can write the HTML coding with the Sublime editor, right? Say head. See, you can get all the guidelines about the whole coding. Once you type the first letter, it will show all the relevant text in the HTML, right? So if you want to select head, just you can use the arrow mark and just hit the enter key to select it. So you can get the starting and ending tag. No need to write the starting tag first and ending, then you don't need to end the tag with the backslash, right? So starting HTML tag and ending HTML tag, then you can start head and close the head tag, right? After that, say once you type B body, so it will show all the body tag. So you can type body. So it will close automatically. No need to close it, right? Say body. Then, right, within the, sorry, you have to write after the head tag, right? Okay, in between the head tag, we have to write the title, right? So just start it, title, and use the arrow key and press enter key to select it. Okay, title. Say this is my first website. So this is very useful editor and very easy to write the code, right? Then body, and you have to close the body tag and HTML tag, right? Now I am going to write a paragraph. See, P means paragraph, right? Close it and then close the paragraph tag and close it. Okay. Right. Now just press the space bar and type your attribute. See, once you type A, you can get all the attributes of the paragraph tag. P alive. Okay. So the attribute is displaying in green color. All the keywords displaying in red color, and the attribute of the keyword displaying in green color. So if you made any mistake, you can identify the mistake easily, right? P align. Say if you want to make it as right, just type right align. Okay. Then select the paragraph. Right. So this is how we can write the text using this Sublime editor. Okay. Then same thing So if you want to start the form, say form, right, starting and ending tag of the form, then name, right? Name is equal, what's the name you want to type? Student registration, right? So then you can method, right? Method is equal post. Then action, just type A, it will show all the relevant coding actions. Okay, action is equal what? What action means where you are going to submit the form, right? Like that. Then input type is equal. Say once I type input, it will write all the coding, right? See, you can see here input, just enter. When you enter, it will type input type is equal and the name, the basic coding of the input. Right, input type may be text and type name. Okay, right. Then value. If you want to type value, yes, you can select value. I just say like that. If you want to create a submit button, input type is equal, just put submit. Okay, so better you can use Sublime Editor. The reason I choose Notepad first, you have to familiar with the coding. That's why. Once you're familiar with the coding, you can use this uh, editor, Sublime Editor, or you can use NetBeans or whatever the editor, right? Now you can start to use Sublime. No need to use Notepad.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
Uh, what? Why is this form used? Uh, what is the purpose?
Get input from the end users.
Like putting a table or form or something.
Yeah, form. Think about the student registration form. I have teach you in HTML, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Think about the manual form. If you want to create that paper form, or if you want to convert that paper form as web form, if you want to register via the online, we have to create the form in the online, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that's why you can use this form. But
Okay.
the main purpose of the form is get input from the end user via online,
Okay.
right? That is the main purpose of this form, right? Anything else to ask? Right. So form name, student registration, method is equal post, action is equal where you are going to submit the form. Then input type. What are the input types are available in HTML? Input type text, input type checkbox, input type radio. There are three input types. Input type text box, input type radio, input type checkbox. Then what are the other controls? Select. Select means drop down. Select menu, right? Then text area, right? Input type text, checkbox, radio button, email. Okay, input type number, and then we can use input type file. Input type file means we can upload the file using the file input, right? What is this form end type, ENC type is multipart of form data or form dash data. This attribute is very important to, if you want to create a file field within the form, we have to use this attribute. Otherwise, this attribute is not necessary. This attribute is only to create the file field in the form, right? Otherwise, we don't need to create this attribute, right? The main attributes of the forms are method and the actions. There are three types of method: get method, post method, and the request method. Where we can use post method, just I am revising it. Where we can use post method, if you want to get input from the form, we can use post method. Where we can use get method, if we want to pass any value or if we want to retrieve any value from the URL means hyperlinks, uniform resource locator. If you want to pass any information or retrieve any information from the URL, we can use get method, right? Request method acts as both. We can use request method instead of post method as well get, okay? So these are the three types of methods, but the only thing we have to consider about the get method, we can't pass any secured detail using this get method because the data is visible to end user when we pass data through the get method, right? Data is visible to end user. That's why we can't pass any sensitive information using get method. For example, credit card number, your password. These types of data we can't pass through the get method. So the post method is more secure than get method. We can use get method to pass information via the URL, but we can't use it for any sensitive information. That is very important. And the other thing is, there is a data limitation in the get method. We can pass maximum 30 characters via the get method, but not in the post method. There is no data limitation in the post method, right? So we can see the difference between the get method and the post method. The first difference is data is visible to end user in the get method, but not in the post method. Data is, if the data is visible, that is not a secured method, right? There is a data limitation. There is no data limitation in the post method, right? These are the very important difference between the get and the post method, okay? Right. Anything else to ask? Right. Okay, this is how we can write the coding using this Sublime editor. Just start to use this Sublime editor and ask me if you have any doubt or if you don't know how to use it. But when here you can see the line numbers. By using these line numbers, we can find the errors easily, in which line number errors is showing, right? If you write, if you want to write PHP coding, when you run this coding, it will display the error message in the line number based error. So then we can solve the errors easily. Okay. So these are the advantages. You can get it in this Sublime editor. Right, now we can go to CSS again. Right. See, first of all, we can how to create the menu using CSS and HTML. Right. See the HTML coding first. UL, what is UL? Unordered list. UL means unordered list. And unordered list starts with disk operator. Unordered list starts with disk symbol, right? Then we can create the list within the unordered list using li. This is HTML coding, you all know, right? See this here. Right. You know what is doc type, document type, HTML, head title, and I'm going to delete this style. See here. What type of style is this? Internal style sheet. Right. Now see the output. Right, this is the output you can see because unordered list starts with dot operator. Now we can see how to remove this dot operator using CSS. See here, UL means unordered list. This is also the predefined style of CSS. UL list dash style dash type is equal none. None means no styles. We are removing the default style of the UL. Right, margin 0, padding 0. You already know what is margin and what is padding. Now see the output. See, this is how we can remove the underline. We can remove the default list type of unordered list. Okay, right. So that is this, and here see. Right, now we can see how to create this one as menu. Right, see, li means unordered list. Li background as color. Right, here you can select it. Background as color is say orange. See the output now. Right, so you can create the background for this. Okay, right, now see. Margin 5 pixels. Right, margin 5 pixels. Then now I am going to create padding. Padding 10 pixels. Okay, see, it's like a vertical menu. No, horizontal menu, right? Home, news, contact, about, right? Then see here. And width is equal 40 pixels. Okay, and then I'm going to make it as 80 pixel. Then text align center. Okay, right. Now text dash decoration colon none. Why is this text decoration none? To remove the underline of the hyperlink, right? So LI means we are creating this anchor tag within the LI tag. So that's why we have to put LIA, list anchor, right? Text dash decoration none. If you want to change the color of this hyperlink, just you can give color colon say black. Color colon black, right? So you can use the font family to change the font color. If you want to make it as a bold, you can use font as weight bold. Right. Okay. And say to change the color of this size of the font dash size 20 pixel. And this is how you can create the menu using CSS. Right. And then and to make it as a round corner, you can use border dash border radius. Border radius is equal say 5 pixel. Copy this one to here also. Right. Border radius 5 pixel. Okay, this is how we can create the menu using CSS. Okay. Right, to change the font color when we move the mouse on it. Okay, right. Like that you can change it. Okay, and whatever you want, just simply you can. Yes. Okay, right. This is how we can create the menu. Right. To make like this, we have to put display colon inline. Here, this one, display colon inline. If you make it as display colon block, again you will get like this. Okay. So here you have to change it as display colon inline to make it as horizontal. Display colon block means you can make it as vertical. Form, news, contact us, about. Okay. Then like that we can create the menu using. Right. So this is how we can create the horizontal and the vertical menu. Okay. Right. Here you can see another menu example here. A div class, top navigation. See the coding here. Body. Body means predefined HTML style. Body. Margin 0 pixel. Font family. The default font family of the body is this: font dash family, Arial, Helvetica, Sans serif. It means you can give the group of font the first preference to Arial. If Arial not in your PC, this will take the second font. So first preference to Arial, second preference to Helvetica. Right? Then the second one is our class style. It starts with dot operator dot. So top navigation, just a class name. You can give any name. Overflow hidden. Overflow hidden means you have to make it as all together. You can use this overflow hidden. Background color colon. What is the background color you want? Okay. Then top navigation A. Top navigation anchor hyperlink. Plot colon left. Color colon this one anchor, and text align center, padding this one, text decoration none to remove the underline, font size this one, right? And on mouse over, top nav A colon, our background dash color this one, color colon black. Right, when we move the mouse on it, you can see this effect. So the background color is as when we move the mouse on it, right? And color is, the font color is black. That is this top navigation on mouse over effect. Okay. Right. Then active. Active means top navigation active. Active means this green color link. So top navigation A dot active, background color is this green color. The font color is white. So this is active link. This is on mouse over. This is normal hyperlink. Okay. Right. Then you can create the hyperlink here using the div tag, div class top navigation. See, if I remove this one, what will happen? Right? It will display like this. So just put it again. Top navigation, div class top navigation. See, top navigation effect is this. Okay. Top navigation. A class active. Active means the first link is active. So if you remove the active class, it will be display same as other link. See? Right. So if you want to make the second one as active, you can use A class active. A class is equal active to make the second link as active. Right, see. Now the second link is active link. Okay, right. Right, active link. And href news, contact, and about us. Okay. Then div style, padding dash, left dash, padding left. Left padding is this. What is this style? This style is inline style sheet. This one is internal style sheet. Internal style sheet. This one is inline style sheet, right? The styles with a particular HTML element. Div style is equal, padding dash left is equal 16 pixel, right? So this is how you can create the menu using CSS for the website. Okay. Right. Any doubts? Any questions?
Mm,
Okay.
no.
Right. Okay. Right. So can you create the menu now for the website? You can create the beautiful menu using this CSS. Okay. Now we can see how to create the image gallery using CSS. Okay. Right. See it now. Right. So first of all, come to the HTML coding, then we can see. Right. Just a simple div tag. How many images are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see there are 4 divs. 1, 2, 3, 4 divs. Totally 4 divs to display the 4 images. Right? See? Right. Now see. Displaying 1. Right? So div class gallery. See the gallery class now. Div gallery. Div is a default predefined HTML element. Gallery is our class style. Margin 5 pixel. Border 1 pixel. Solid this color border. Plot colon left with colon 180 pixel. Right. The margin means the space in between two div. Right. The space in between two div. See, this is the margin. Space in between two divs. So that is margin. Right? So margin is equal 5 pixel. Border means you can see the border here. Right? Say 1 pixel solid border, ash color solid border 1 pixel. Say if you want to increase the border, just you can change the border here. See, this is how it will be displayed if you change the border. Okay, right. Then plot colon left. If you want to make it as one after other, you have to give plot colon left. So if you remove this one, see, this will be displayed like this. Right? So to get like this, you have to put plot colon left. Width means width of this image. Means div, width of this div. See, if you want to increase the gallery width, you can increase the width of this div. Okay, right. This is okay. Then div color gallery on mouse over effect border. When you move the mouse on it, you can see border is changing. Okay. So, See, the border is changing. Right, div colon, gallery colon, border 1 pixel solid red. Then a div dot gallery image. Div dot gallery image means image also the predefined HTML element. The image takes 100% width. It means it takes the full width. If you increase the div width, it will take the full width of the div. That is this. Then height is auto. It means it will take the automatic height. Then div description. Div description means DESA. This is predefined HTML. Not div is predefined HTML tag, and DESE, the class style, starts with dot operator. The description is showing here. You can see the description here, right? Description text align center. The text is displaying center to the image, right? See, if you want to make it as left, yes, make it as left and see. Okay. Okay. Then it's displaying center to the image. The description padding. Padding means comment padding, left, right, top and the bottom padding. Left, right, top and the bottom padding. Right. The description, top padding, bottom padding, left padding and the right padding. That's it. So here, first of all, we have to create the div. See, this is the div for the image. See, you can see the div here. Within the div, this is the image. This is the image. Okay, without hyperlink. If you want to create a hyperlink, you have to use this anchor tag. Okay, anchor tag. To make the image as hyperlink, we have to create the anchor tag. Then here you can see the div again within the parent div. The parent div is gallery div. Within the gallery div, you can see the description div to give the description here for the image. See, no description now. This is the description div. Description, add the description here. Okay. See, here you can type the description of the image. Okay, this is how we can create the image gallery for the site. Okay. When you click it, it's coming like this. Okay, this is how we can create the simple image gallery using CSS. Now you can create the styles for the website. You can create the layout for the website using CSS. You can create menu, the beautiful menu for the website. You can create gallery for the website. So all the things you can do with CSS.
Okay, Smesh.
Yeah.
In that coding, what is that link target equal blank?
Yeah, link target is equal blank means if you want to open with a new window, not in the same window, you have to give target is equal blank. It means if you want to, when you click the mouse on it, it will open a new window. Wait,
So not.
I'll show you. Wait. Right. See here. See, I'm going to click this one. See here. This is a new window. This is the parent window, right? When you click on it, hyperlink, target is equal blank. That's why it's opening a new window. Right?
Okay.
Right. Right. If you remove target is equal blank, it won't open in a new window. Okay, target is equal blank. Huh?
No,
See,
you gave it to the second image, forest.
okay. First. See, this is in the same image, same window, not in the new window, right? Can you understand the difference? Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you want to open it in the new window, you have to make it as target is equal blank. Otherwise, it will open with the same window. Any questions?
No, miss.
Okay. Next, we can see how to apply CSS to make the form attractive. Right? See. So when this is the text box. If we create the text box using HTML, we can't see the text box like this. So this is with the style sheet. Now you can see here. I'm going to remove all the styles. And see how it's displayed. This is the normal HTML form. See the normal HTML form first. Div. Within the div, they are creating all the forms, right? This is the normal div. Within the div, they are creating this HTML form. Right? See. This is just a normal div. Within the div, they are creating the forms, right? Say form action. What is form action? Where you are going to submit the form. Maybe in the same page or the different page. Action is always a URL, Uniform Resource Locator. Label for means where you, for what you are creating the label. Label for first name, F name, and then first name to display the form. Right? See, this is displaying here the first name. Right? First name. Label is first name. Then they are creating to get the first name. They are creating text box to get the first name here. Right? This is the text box for the first name. Input type, text. ID. ID is not necessary for now, but ID is necessary if you want to create a JavaScript for this form to get input. Actually, we can create only the interface using HTML. We can't get any input or output from the form using HTML. Just we can create the interface. If you want to get the value from the form, we have to use JavaScript or PHP. That time, if you are going to use JavaScript with the form, the ID, you may use ID. That is, ID is another attribute like a name to identify the form element. We can use ID and the name to identify the form elements. Right? So ID is equal first name is equal first name. Placeholder. Placeholder means just a descriptive text. See, if I remove the placeholder, you can't see the descriptive text in the text box. Right? It is just a description about the text box. When you click the mouse on it, simply you can type your value. right? That is, the placeholder is this. The description about the text box, it will be displaying as color. Okay, right. This is the first text box. The second text box for the last name. Third one is select box to select the country. And fourth one is submit button. Input type submit. Okay. Right. Now see the style of this form. Okay. See here. As I told you, we can create the style. We can divide the style as internal style sheet, external style sheet, and inline style. Here they are writing internal style sheet. Okay. Within the internal style sheet, the first one, input. Input is what? The predefined HTML element. What are the input types? What are the input types? Text box,
Text, checkbox,
email, checkbox, and the
radio.
radio button. There are 4 inputs. But we are creating these styles only for the text inputs. That's why input type is equal text. Can you understand? If you want to make this style for the checkbox, just you can put input type is equal checkbox. Okay. Or if you want to create these styles for both text and the checkbox, just you can type input type is equal text, comma, checkbox, or email, or whatever you want. So here we are creating this style for the text box and the select menu, drop down menu, right? So for both, width is equal 100 pixel. It means it will take the full width of the screen, 100%. Padding is equal 12 pixel and 20 pixel, the left and the right padding. Margin is equal, what is the margin, right? The space in between the outside space. Display inline block. If you put inline, it will be display, you know, right? Already I explained you what is inline and what is block. No space, that's why it's displaying here like this. Inline block means it will be displayed as a block, but it will create the line break automatically, right? Border is equal 1 pixel, solid and CC as color border. The border of the control, input control, right? See? Okay, right. So this is the border of the input control, and solid border color is equal ash color border. Border radius 4 pixel. Border radius 4 pixel means the round corner border, right? If you want to increase the round border, you can change this as 10 pixel or whatever. See? So now you can see the round corner clearly. Okay. Border radius 10 pixel. Then box dash sizing, border box, right? Then if you remove this one, then you add. Right, then the next style is input type is equal submit. Submit the different type of input, right? Here they are creating the different style for the submit button. Input type is equal submit. Width is equal 100%. The background color of the submit button is this green color. The color means the font color of this submit button, white. Padding, you can see the padding here. Margin, already you know. Border, none, no border. Border radius, the round corner 4 pixel. Cursor means pointer. See, when you move the mouse on it, the cursor is displaying like this. Okay. Input type is equal submit on mouse over effect of the submit button. You can see the on mouse over effect. The background color, they are changing the background color for the on mouse over event. And then div background, the outside div background is as color and padding 20 pixel. Padding 20 pixel. Background color is this. Okay. If you remove this one, the background will be displaying white color. So this is outside div. If you remove the div, it will be displayed like this. Okay. This is how we can create the styles for the form. Okay. So go through this coding and ask me if you have any doubt.
Miss,
Yes.
uh, why is that select is there? Select option, input type text, select.
Select to this drop down. Drop down is select box now. How can we create the select box using select, right? Select name. So that is the default style of the select box. That's why here you can see the HTML coding select here. The style for the select is here. The predefined style of the select. Input type is equal submit. Here input type is equal select for the select box.
இது போச்சு
Right. Okay. Now I'm going to explain about Dreamweaver. This is also another editor for the designers, not for the developers. Okay, this is Dreamweaver, Dreamweaver version CS3. This is the common editor for all these HTML and other programming languages. And we can create the style sheet also using HTML. Here we can create HTML, CSS, and other programming languages also. Now I'm going to create HTML. Right. Okay. So all the codes are displayed here automatically, the basic HTML tags. No need to write it. But the thing is, this is not the suitable editor for the developers. Right? This is only for the designers. And other disadvantage of these editors, this will create unwanted coding also here. Here, see here, doc type HTML is enough. This is not necessary. Public and these things is not necessary. Just remove it. Doc type HTML. And then we can create HTML directly. No need this. Okay. That is this. And this one, meta tag, the meta tag is necessary for the search engine optimizations. Search engine means what? Google, Yahoo, these are the search engines, right? For the search engine, to promote your site to the search engine, we have to write meta tag also. There are so many methods to promote your site. The one is meta tag. The meta HTTP EQUIV means by using this tag, we can create the content type. We are going to create the content HTML or the text contents. That's why content is equal text or HTML. Character set equal UTF-8. UTF-8 means this is Unicode character. If you want to create any Unicode website, for example, if you want to create a Sinhala website or the Tamil website, we have to use the Unicode fonts for the Tamil and English, Sinhala. Okay. If you use Unicode font without downloading font, we can read the font. So if you are going to create a Unicode characters for the website, this character set attribute is necessary. Character set is equal UTF-8. Okay. Then head, this is the body. Okay. Here, okay, I'm going to save it. Right. Here you can see three view. This one is code view. This one is split view. You can see the design view and the coding view. See, if I type anything, it will display here. So you can see the design view and the coding view here, and design view is this. These are the three views you can see here. Okay. Right. Now see, I'm going to type something here in the design view. And here you can, in the bottom side, you can see the property window. This is one. If you can't see the property window, go to the windows and check these properties. Okay, window property. Right, see window property. You can see this property window. Right. So if you want to make this one as bold, just select this one and click this bold button. You can make it as bold. Now see the coding. It will create the paragraph tag automatically. Then it's creating strong. Strong is equal to bold. Okay. Strong is equal to bold. Say bold tag. Then if you want to make it as center alignment, just click on it. See the coding here. P align center. Paragraph alignment is equal center. Okay. Then if you make it as right, justify align. Left align. Okay. Okay. Then see, if you want to change the font, just you can select the font here. Right. Font and size. See, when I select the font for this one, this will create the style automatically. Style 1. See the coding here. P align center class is equal style 1. Alright. So I just make this one as, I just change the font type and the font size here. For that, it creates the styles automatically as style 1. See here, font family Verdana, font weight bold, font size 16 pixel. Other disadvantage is it will create the style as style 1, style 2, style 3. So just change the meaningful name for it and change it here also. Right? Or else you can make it as paragraph here, P, and then you don't need to apply the style here. It will take the default style of the paragraph. Okay. So like that you can do. Okay, fine. This is the text formatting. Here you can change the heading. If you want to create a paragraph, Just select the paragraph. If you want to create the heading, just select the heading. Heading 2. Like that you can change the heading. And last one, pre-format. Pre-format means if you want, say, if I type like this, it will be displaying the same line. If I want to get as it is, I have to create the BR tag. But if you want to get as it is without using BR, you can use this pre-format element, pre-format style. We can use this pre-format style when you write your address. Right? You can get the text as it is. I didn't create any bold, any BR tag. See, pre-format tag, displaying as it is. Okay, right. This is styles. What are the styles it's create? And this is the styles, the font size. And this one to change the font color. Right? See, italic. Okay. Right. You can see the coding here in the code window. The style center, and it's creating the styles automatically. Color, weight, and font style is italic. Here see, pre-format text, that's why PRE. Pre-format text takes style 1. Style 1 means here, style 1. Color is this, font weight bold, font style is italic, right? So when I change here, it's create the styles automatically, right? Now see, I'm going to create another paragraph, okay? And I'm going to change the style of this paragraph. And it's create another style called style sheet for the second one, okay? See, the style 2 is this, right? The styles 2 is for this paragraph. Span class is style 1. We can call the style use with the predefined HTML element, or we can create call the style with the div or the span. Okay, right. Now I'm going to create the list. This is unordered list, right? See, right. Okay. See the coding of the unordered list, UL, LI, 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 right? Unordered list. Okay. Right. The default style of the unordered list is this. Right. Then, if you want to create the ordered list, third one is ordered list, this one. Unordered list, ordered list, right? Then if you want to change the style of this one, you have to go to the style. OL type is equal, ordered list type is equal what? Say, start with Roman letter. You can change the code. Okay, right. And then go to the design view. Go to the property window. And hyperlink. This is text indent, like a word. Right. right? Indent of this one. Then we can move the text like this, text indent, right? Then link, if you want to create a hyperlink, say link is equals say home, right? Href home, and we have to make it as home.html, right? And say type home. If you want to make it as link, select this one and type index.html here. Okay, okay. Then right, about us. As to make it as hyperlink, select it here and type about us.html. Okay, right. Home about us. Here in the style drop down, you can see all the created styles by all the created styles here. So you can select what's the style you want. If you want to apply the styles, let's see. I have created these two styles, style 1 and style 2. So these styles will be displayed here. Style 1 and style 2 displaying here, right? So if you want to apply this style, just select the font, select and apply the style here. Okay. See, automatically create the coding for this. Li class style is equal style 1. Okay. Right. The Dreamweaver is very easy and lazy editor because you don't need to write any coding. Right. So and here you can write the coding also by yourself. Here, say if you are going to create the form, say in the body area, see form. Here also all the coding is displaying. Just select it and press the enter key. Form name is equal, that's the name, and then close the form. Right. And then if you want to create the input type input type equal text. See, this is the form. Form is displaying in red color. The form name, and this is the text box. Input type text. Okay, right. But you can write the you can create the forms without writing coding also using Dreamweaver. See how I am going to create it. Go to the form tab, form, and just create the form using form element. Okay, this is the form. Go to the coding and see. This is the coding for the form. Form name is equal form1, method is equal post, action is equal empty. That means you are going to submit the form to the same page and close the form tag here. Okay. Now see, say name. I'm going to create a text box. You can give the ID to the text box. Say name. I'm going to give name. Okay. Right. See. Name. Go to the coding and see. Label. Input type text box. Name. ID is equal this. Okay. Now I'm going to create text area. This is text field. This is hidden field. Hidden field won't be displayed, but we can create it, right? I have created the hidden field. Input type is equal hidden, name is equal hidden field, ID is equal hidden. See, it won't display, but we can keep the value. Say, see here, initial value. Say I'm going to create initial value as info at idm.lk, right? The value is in the hidden field, but it won't visible to the end user. So we can use the hidden field if you want to keep any value without showing it to end user. You can create the hidden field. See, it won't visible, right? So to check whether the value is there, just you can make it as text field and see. Then we can make it as hidden field again. Text. Sorry, input type is equal text. Okay, the value is there. Again, I'm going to make it as hidden field. If I make it as hidden field, it won't be visible to end user. Okay, that is hidden field. Then third one, text area. ID, say address. Label address. Address. Right. This is the text area. Address. Text area. Address. Right. Right. This is text area. Then text area. This one is checkbox. Please mute your sounds. Right. Web. Like that, we can create the checkbox. See, checkbox. Right. Then the next one. See the code is also. So it will create the coding here when I create the elements. Put the coding. see the coding.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Mm, you said that there is no need for line breaks or something.
Line break or something for what? Pre-tag. Pre-tag.
Pre
Yes.
pre pre-format tag, no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So you have not put pre-format tag here.
Pre-format tag is not necessary to the form, right? Pre-format, we can use the pre-format tag when we create the address here. See, what is the purpose of the pre-format tag? To get the output as it is. Right? See here. See, this is the pre-format tag. Right? See, I'll do it here again. Right. If I type, I'm going to type the text here. See, text 1, right? And see, okay, there is the text 1. Text 1 is here. Again, I'm going to write text 2, right? See the output now. It is in the same line, okay? But if I want to get the output as it is, I can use pre-tag, P-R-E, pre-tag. And here I can use pre-tag. See, I can get like this. But I think you asked, your idea is without creating this BR, we can create a pre-format tag before the form, right? This is
Yes.
what your question.
Yes.
But pre-format tags only for the text. Can you understand? Not to create the form elements.
Okay.
Right.
In the Dreamweaver, we can design and after that we can see the coding also.
Yes, yes. But the thing is, the Dreamweaver will create unwanted coding. So after you create this one, go through the coding and remove all the unwanted coding. But to do that, you have to understand the coding. Then only you can remove the unwanted codings, right? And the other thing is, when Dreamweaver create the styles, it will create the styles like this: style 1, style 2, style. This is not good practice actually. Right? Even if you are using Dreamweaver, create this one and then change it. Right? Then change the name and change the name here also. Can you understand? And if you want to work as a web developer or the programmer or software engineer, the most of the industries are using Sublime or the NetBeans or anything. They are not using Dreamweaver because this is not the standard editor. This is just for the designers or the beginners, right? The best practice, you have to understand the coding. If you understand the coding, you can use any editor, right? So that's why I have started Dreamweaver with the, I started HTML with Notepad, plain editor without any help, right? That is the reason I started with Notepad. Because if I introduce this one earlier, you won't familiar with the coding, right? Just you will try to use the Dreamweaver simply, right? So now you are familiar with the coding, then you can use any other editor. Doesn't matter whether it is Dreamweaver or the HTML Sublime or whatever it is. But if you want to work as a developer, you have to familiar with the programmers editors. Sublime, NetBeans. I will introduce you another editor, NetBeans, in the next class. Right? Okay.
This we will learn Java also.
JavaScript, not Java. JavaScript. Yeah, you will learn. Java is different and JavaScript is different. Java is programming language, JavaScript is scripting language. And Java is very huge programming area. JavaScript is a simple program.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
If the end user can't see the hidden field, what is the purpose?
Yeah, this is only for the development purpose. For example, right, you are creating the inquiry form here, right? Okay, see here, name, message, student inquiry form, right? Message, okay, message, and there's a button called send, okay, right? So student can send the inquiry to whom? info@idm.lk. But we don't need to show that email address to end user. When the end user type the name and the message and then click submit button, it will go to info@idm.lk email address. We don't need to show this email address to end user. But for the development purpose, we can store the email address in the hidden field. Can you understand now?
Yes.
Okay. Right. See here, the next one. Radio button. Just click the radio button here. So it will create male. Right. I'm going to create another radio button. Female. Radio button. What's the purpose of the radio button? To select one from the group. Right. See here, but I can select both. What is the reason to this? The purpose of the radio button is to select only one from the group. But here I can select both. The reason is, go to the coding. See, input type is equal radio, name is equal here radio and radio 2. What we want to do is, we have to give the same name to group it. We can make it as radio. Right, now see, the name of the both buttons are same. Right, see now. Right, now you can select only one. So to do that, we have to group the radio button by giving the same name. So we can give the common name as gender, and gender. Right. See, the disadvantage of the Dreamweaver, when we create the radio button with the Dreamweaver, it's creating like radio 1, radio 2, radio 3. This is not the best practice. We have to give the appropriate name for every control, right? So we have to change the name as gender, and ID also you have to change the ID. Okay, right. So now you can select only one. Right. Then radio group button. We can add more than one radio button by using radio group. See? Like that we can create more than one radio button. You can change the values. Now you can select only one. Okay. The next one, list menu. That means select menu. Says, what's the noise is coming? Please mute your microphones. Right. Then this is the select button, select box, but no options are here. To create the options, first of all, what we want to do, just click this list menu. It will create the outline of the select box. Then select this box and create the list value using this list value property. List value, say 01 and 02 and 03. Okay. Then save it. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So like that, you can create the radio buttons. Right. Then this one is jump menu. To create the hyperlink using this. Hyperlinks means when you select the item, it's go to the next URL. Say item 1. When you select the item 1, if you want to go to other page or other URL, you can type the URL here. Item 1, say item 1.html. And like that list value, you can create other items also here. See, item 1. Item 1, say item 1.html, or you can list any other index page here, right? Index.html. Item 1. Like that you can create item 2. So the item 2 also I'm going to link the index page. Right. Create it. Okay. It's when I select that one, it's go to other page. Okay. So this is how we can create the jump menu. See the coding again. right? Okay. Then the next one is image field. If you want to add the image, just click on it and select the image. You can put the image like this. Okay. Then the next one is image. You can see the coding of the image. Input type image, name is equal image field, because we are creating this one as image field. If you want to insert the normal image, just you can use insert image and select this. Right, IMGSR. So this is the coding to insert the normal image. Okay, right. Then file field. This is the file field. You can attach any file, any type of file by selecting the file here, right? So click this one and go to the coding. Input type is equal file, name is equal file field, ID is equal file field. Okay, see the coding. Form and type is equal multipart or form data. This is important to create this file field. Okay. And the next one is buttons, submit button. Right. See, with the property, you can see the name of this field, and you can set the width and height of the file field if you want, right? Here also, by selecting this one, you can see the property of this one. By default, this is unchecked. If you want to check, just click the check here. So the by default web is selected now. See? So how can you do it with the coding? Go to the coding. Input type checkbox. Type is equal checkbox. ID is equal checkbox. If you want to make it as checked, just you have to type checked. Right? If you want to make the second checkbox also checked, CHECKED. Now both are by default, both are selected. Like that, we can create the forms also using Dreamweaver. Okay. So then if you want to create the layout also, you can go to the layout, and here is a div tag, right? Insert div. If you want to insert the div, you can use this one, and you can draw the div, and these are the menus you can create, right? If you want the table also, you can insert the table using insert table, right? Or else if you want to draw the table, here you can draw the tables and cells, right? See, you can draw the table like this. And then if you want to draw the cell within the table, Simply you can for this table cell like this. Okay. Then select the cell and you can change the color. But as I told you, you can create the responsive website using table. Like that, we can create the table-based layout. Go to the coding and see. Here, the table, width of the table, border, cell padding, cell spacing, and TR. Within the TR, TD is there. Again, the second TR and TD. Okay. So, table align is equal center. Right, like that, you can create the table-based layout. Okay, that's all today. If you have any doubt, you can ask me.